3 to 8.
Okay. From 3 to 8, 11 of January.
OK, ďakujem. Dobre, to je všetko z mojej strany a predtým ako svedectvo, mohla by som dať jeden song?
So before I tell you testimony, I would like to sing one more song.
It's okay for you? Okay, thank you. Buďte požehnaní, bratia a sestry. Ako úžasne prekladaš, ale ja si myslím, že najlepšie by bolo, keby prekladal môj manžel, lebo on vie do bodky, čo sa deje a čo, a ako pozná to, ak súhlasíš. I said to my sister, she's amazing and really blessing for me as an interpreter, but I believe that my husband, if he can help me to interpret, because he actually, when I'm going to talk about the testimony, he's part of my testimony, so if you don't mind, yeah? But clap your hands for Monica. Thank you, Monica.
Thank you very much, Monica. Maybe I'll be back soon. Ďakujem, Monika, bude za nás aj tak.
Takže buďte požehnaní, bratia a sestry. Kto z vás už počul moje svedectvo, aby som chcela vedieť?
So, be blessed, everybody. I'm asking, who heard my testimony already? I would like to know. Looks like no one.
I think my pastor joined me to praise the King of Kings. That was a testimony. How we were ill, when we were younger to the age, and we felt the presence of the King, Holy Spirit, and how we got connected by the grace of the King, of Jesus Christ, who we are faithful of. Things that I could not recollect accurately. I think something of that nature.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Yes, that was my testimony, and you remembered it right. So today, Petrina is going to be talking about her testimony. So, and you will find out how we connected also to my life and why God has brought us together.
Keby som mohla preložiť našho brata, braček hovoril, že on si pamätá svedectvo môjho manžela a vie, že môj manžel hovoril, ako nás vlastne to si pamätá, toto hovoril, keď nikto nerozumie, OK? Dobre, takže narodila som sa pred 35 rokmi.
So, I was born 35 years ago.
Na Slovensku.
Slovakia.
Takže som zo Slovenska.
I'm from Slovakia.
A keď som sa narodila, hneď som bola vzatá od mojej maminky.
When I was born, I was immediately taken from my mom.
A bola som daná do dojčenského centra, vzatá od mojej matky proste.
And I was placed into the orphanage.
Od 3 rokov som bola v pestúnskych rodinách.
From 3 years old, they started to placing me to foster parents' families. Like it was like for the weekends.
V pestúnskej rodine som bola 4 kde vlastne od 5 rokov v jednej rodine, kde som bola, tak ma začali sexuálne zneužívať.
And I was in 4 different foster families. And when I was 7 years old? 7 years? From 5 years, when I was 5 years, they started to sexually abuse me as a child.
V tejto rodine som bola asi 4 mesiace, na to som išiel do ďalšej pestúnskej rodiny, kde ma fyzicky týrali.
I was there for 4 months, so this sexual abuse was taking 4 months, and then they placed me to another family, and they've been physically torturing me.
Bola som aj naspäť v detskom domove, ako do svojich 8 rokov stále vlastne, keď ma pestúnska rodina nechcela, tak ma dali naspäť do detského domova, kde som aj v detskom domove bola sexuálne zneužívaná do svojich 8 rokov.
Potom ma dali, after they placed me again to orphanage, and there I was sexually abused again, and I was there until my 8 years old. I've been 8 years old.
Ako 8-ročná som bola adoptovaná.
Then I've been adopted.
Na 10 rokov tejto rodine som bola.
For 10 years, I spent 10 years in this family.
V tejto rodine som bola fyzicky týraná.
And in this family, I was physically abused. I was tortured again.
Takže vlastne moje detstvo bolo naozaj ťažké.
So my childhood was very, very difficult.
Takže čo sa najviac nalepilo na mňa počas celého detstva, to bola najviac agresivita.
So what I've taken from my my childhood, it was aggressivity.
Celé detstvo som sa pýtala, kde je moja mama, prečo sa to stalo a proste pýtala som sa Boha. Inak som bola vedená v katolíckej cirkvi.
All my childhood I was asking God, why me? Why this is happening to me? And I was raised in, this family was actually Catholics.
Od svojich 11 rokov som sa prvýkrát pokusila samovraždu a 6-krát som sa pokusila samovraždu do svojej 18-ky a bola som 7-krát na psychiatrii.
From my 11 years old, I tried to suicide myself. So I tried for 7 times altogether, and that's why they put me also to psychiatry, so to mental hospital.
Tiež ma veľmi dobre poznali v polepšovni.
They knew me also in child prison.
Takže bola som, viete, z toho, nebudete prekvapení, keď vám poviem, že prečo ma volali rebel, hej?
So you are not surprised, that's why they call me also a rebel, because I was rebelling, because everything what was happening to me in my childhood.
Ako 18-ročná som skončila na ulici a bola som bezdomovec pol roka.
When I turned 18 years, that was the day I could leave my house, because I was trying to escape so many times before, but they always placed me back. So I went rather to the streets, so I became homeless, rather than to stay with my adoptive parents.
Keď som bola na ulici, začala som s drogami, bola to marihuana, bola to biely prášok, huby a tak ďalej.
When I was on the street, I started with drugs, with marijuana, and also with white powder and everything.
Začala som pre peniaze predávať svoje telo.
I started to sell my body for money.
Celé moje detstvo som sa nenávidela a od svojich 13 rokov som aj sama si ubližovala, aby všetko som preto robila, aby som proste zomrela.
I hated my body from my childhood. I was doing everything just to hurt myself. Even when my breast started to grow, I was putting everything around it just not to grow it, and I hated my body.
Takže, ako som spomínala, celé detstvo som sa pýtala, proste prečo sa mi to stalo a obviňovala som Boha.
So I was asking all my childhood God, why me? Why this is happening to me? So I was actually blaming God for that.
Pretože ako 11-ročná sa mi zjavil Ježiš Kristus.
Because when I was 11 years old, Jesus Christ appeared to me.
Otvoril ruky a ukázal mi tú najväčšiu lásku, ako nikdy predtým, a neviem to ani opísať, ale odtedy som vedela existenciu Ježiša Krista a veľa razy prešlo, že som sa hádala, ale ja som vedela, že Ježiš Kristus existuje. Nikto mi to nemohol zobrať od mojich 11 rokoch a všetko som obviňovala jeho, prečo sa to stalo.
So he opened his hands and he gave me so much love. I never experienced that love because I never had any love in normal world. And I was asking him, that's why I was blaming him all the time. Why me?
Od detstva som mala takú desire, takú túžbu, že raz nájdem moju mamu a že keď sa nájdeme, tak sa objímeme a že všetko bude tak, ako má byť. A stále Pán mi dal takú túžbu v srdci, že ona ma stále chcela. Také som mala to v sebe, od malička, neviem prečo, ale to mi Pán dal.
From my childhood, I had desire in my heart that I will find my mom one day, my real parents, and I'm gonna be happy with them. Despite my adoptive family, they told me they died.
Takže som začala, na ulici som bola pol roka, kde ma z ulice veľmi mi pomohla moja nevlastná babka, ktorá sa celý čas najviac modlila za mňa.
So I was on the streets since 18 for half a year, and I was sleeping in cemetery. It was the biggest cold outside, -20, ended up in hospital. And then my grandma, so mother of my first stepfather, she took me from the street home to her house.
Stále sa ona modlila za mňa a keď som prišla ku nej, bolo to počas Vianoc, som sa pýtala, prečo sa modlíte za mňa?
And she was always praying for me, and I was asking her, why are you always praying for me?
Ja som jej inak aj povedala, že šalená, že sa toľko modlí.
I told her that she's mad that she's even praying for me because it's not gonna work.
A povedala, že ja sa modlím, aby si jeden deň tak sa modlila, aby prišiel ten deň, aby si prijala Ježiša. Preto sa modlím, že príde ten deň, aby ty si uverila v Ježiša, aby si uverila v Neho.
And she says, I'm praying because one day I'm praying for that one day you're gonna be praying like me.
Takže matka sa modlila, aby ja som sa tak modlila ako ona a som sa aj smiala, som povedala, že to sa nikdy nestane.
And I was laughing that this is never gonna happen.
Takže moja babka mi pomohla inak z ulice, to je ďalšie inak svedectvo, nebudem toto rozoberať. Rozhodla som sa ako 19-ročná hľadať i s moju mamou, moju rodinu, moju pravdu.
So yes, she helped me from the street, and as 19 years old, I decided to search for my real mom. I was decided to search for true.
Bolo to veľmi ťažké, keďže rodine som bola osvojená, ale Pána je všetko možné, takže sa to podarilo, našla som vlastné meno, Kvetoslava Kočišová. Po 19 rokoch, neviem, či si to viete predstaviť, som to proste držala v ruke a hneď som si musela dať šnoflika, lebo som to len nemohla uveriť.
It was very, very difficult to find her because I've been adopted. So when I went to council, they said you don't have a right to find your real name and your parents. So they didn't want to give me that. So I paid the money, and then they gave me name, and I realized I knew finally where to find my mom.
Takže keď som mala tú adresu, išla som za ňou v ten deň, som išla za ňou a išla som presne na tú adresu, kde bol ten dom a vyšla
So that day, immediately, when I found the address, I went to the small village, exactly to that house.
Z vedľajšieho domu vyšla suseda a spýtala sa, že koho hľadám.
And from next door, the neighbor, she came out and then she was asking, who are you looking for?
A ja som povedala, že Kvetoslava Kočišová, podal som meno.
And I said Kvetoslava Kočišova, that was the name of my mom.
A tá pani sa ma pýtala, že či ju poznám.
And that lady, she was asking me if I know that lady.
A proste niečo mi hovorilo, že mám povedať, že nie, ale že či ona ju pozná. Ja som sa spýtala, či vy ju poznáte.
And I asked if she knows her.
A ona povedala, všetci ju poznajú.
And she said, everybody knows her here in this village. Everybody knows her.
A ja som bola taká, že wow, že moja mama je slávna, že všetci ju poznajú z dediny, wow.
And I was so excited because everyone knows her in this family. She must be so popular. Woo! So I was excited I'm gonna meet her soon.
Tak som sa spýtala, že prečo je ten dom opustený. Mi povedal, že tento dom je opustený a že mi dali adresu proste jej sestry, tak som tam išla.
So this house was also already abandoned, so they gave me address of her sister. So I went to her sister.
Keď som zazvonila, teta mi otvorila a hneď, keď sa na mňa pozrela, povedala Petronela.
So when I rang the bell, my auntie, she opened the door, and immediately when she see me, she recognized me and she asked, Petronella.
Takže po 19 rokoch som prvé videla moju tetu.
So after 19 years, first I see my auntie.
A teta bola veľmi prekvapená, že proste samozrejme nečakala, to bolo to veľmi prekvapená. No a aby sme to nerozoberali, tak vlastne ja som sa hneď spýtala, že či vie, čo ja s mojou mamou. Ona povedala, že áno, že sadni si a proste mňa sa veľmi vypytovala mňa veci, proste obzerala si ma, keby som spadla z neba.
She was very surprised that I'm okay, and she was asking me million questions, and she asked me to sit down, and she was really like very surprised that I'm alive and I'm healthy.
Ja som jej povedala, že nech mi povie proste o svojej o mojej mamke, že čo sa stalo, prečo vlastne ma nechala v detskom domove.
I asked her if she can tell me that why my mom, she left me in orphanage.
Povedala mi, tvoja mama sa narodila mozgovou obrnou.
She told me that your mom has been that my mom has been born with brain damage.
A ako 4-mesačná mala operáciu, kde vlastne jej pomohli, ale sa vlastne dostala tú mentálnu retardáciu.
So she had a surgery when she was 4 months old, but then she started to suffer with mental retardation.
Moja mama bola aj vlastne venovaná ako autizmus má dvojlevelový, dvojstupňový. Aj vlastne tú mentálnu retardáciu.
And she also been diagnosed then with autism, second stage, and with mental retardation.
Keďže ja som už predtým som pracovala s chorými ľuďmi a vedela som, tak som proste to prijala, aká je.
I accepted that. Okay, that's fine.
A teta bola ale veľmi prekvapená, som ma pýtala na môj brain, či som ja v poriadku.
But my auntie, she was still surprised that I'm okay, and she asked her about my brain, if my brain is alright.
Trošku som zostala prekvapená, pretože môj otec ešte tedy žil, mal vysokofunkčný autizmus 4. stupeň.
And she was really surprised because she told me also about my father. My father had suffered with high functional autism, 4th level.
Takže si viete predstaviť, aké to bolo pre mňa šokujúce.
So you can imagine how shocking this was for me to hear that.
Že to sú moji rodičia.
Who are my
A
parents?
pochádzam.
Where I'm coming from.
A potom všetko mi bolo jedno, som chcela len jedno vidieť moju mamu.
But I didn't mind that. I still wanted to see my mom.
Tak teta sa ma spýtala, že určite ti chcem vidieť, lebo 36 rokov pije.
And my auntie, she asked me, do you really want to see her? Because she's very bad alcoholic for 36 years. She's drinking all the time.
A počas tehotenstva so mnou 9 mesiacov bola vonku.
Even when she was pregnant with her, she been always drunk and being outside.
A ja som si povedala, že čo môže byť ešte horšie ako po tom mojom detstve, čo som si prežila, takže to bude hračka byť mojej mamy.
Yeah, so I say to myself, what's most difficult, it's gonna be nothing for me after what I experienced in my childhood, and I really wanted to see my mom.
Tak sme išli vonku, asi keď sme vyšli vonku a sme sa tak prešli, tak asi 20 metrov odo mňa bola jedna žena, ktorá ležala a teta mi povedala, že toto je tvoja mama.
So we went outside and my auntie, she asked me, do you really want to see your mom? She said, yes. So look there, that's my mom. And she was lying on the street, totally drunk.
V tom čase bola na ulici, no.
She was homeless.
Takže ja stále mi niečo hovorilo, že mám ísť ku nej bližšie a proste mám iba ju pozdraviť a viete, ja som celé 19 rokov mala jednu srdci, že viete, v tom pomalom filme, že proste ju nájdete, že sa ju nájdem, že ju objímem a že že všetko si odpustíme a proste, že takto to bude v skutočnosti. A tak som išla bližšie ku nej a som jej povedala, že ahoj, to som ja Petronela. A ona sa ani nevedela pozrieť na mňa a poslala ma kade ľahšie.
So I still wanted to, I had imagination in my head always that it's gonna be like a happy movie, you'll find my parents, I'm gonna then hug with them, kiss and everything gonna be fine. So I didn't mind that, so I went to her and I wanted to help her. Yeah, she doesn't need to be homeless anymore because I'm here. And I came there and I told her, hello, Mom, it's me, your daughter. And she looked at her and she said, go for herself.
Tedy sa mi, že mal hlava nič iné, len skončiť so životom.
That time, that was the last time, and I wanted to kill myself, and I wanted to do it really properly.
To chcela robiť naozaj, že sa už zabijem, ale skutočne, lebo stále, keď som mala tie 6 vraždy, nikdy mi už nevychádzala, že som zopakovala na psychiatrii. Takže som musela takú vymyslieť vraždu, že proste bude to bezbolestne, ľahko a bude to skutočné.
I wanted to kill myself really properly this time because I tried it for 6 times and I wasn't successful, and always I ended up in mental hospital. So this time I needed to figure out something was gonna be perfect and working definitely, that I'm gonna die. Because I didn't want to live anymore.
Takže som išla na Takže som išla na vlakovú stanicu, kde som vedela, že príde vlak a vlastne prejde ma vlak a zomriem.
So I went to the train station and I stand on the tracks and I was ready to die there.
Keď som stala na koľajniciach, vlak prichádzal, zatvorila som oči.
When I was standing on the train tracks, the truck was approaching. I just closed the eyes.
Ešte vtedy som brala drogy.
I was still taking drugs.
Vlak sa približoval, som zatvorila oči a zrazu ma niečo hodilo.
So the vlak was approaching me as it was going to hit me. Something grabbed me and throw me away from the tracks.
Ja som sa pozrela, čo to je, a predo mnou stal 4-metrový vysoký anjel v bielom a takto mal otvorené ruky a usmieval sa na mňa.
I was really shocked and I looked around and then I've seen this massive 4 meters big angel again with open arms and he was smiling at me.
Tedy som si pomyslela, že aké dobrú trávu som si zobrala.
And then I was thinking, it must be such a good drugs I'm taking.
A čo sa stalo? Boh ma, nebeský Otecko ma uvalil jeho lásku.
What happened? The Heavenly Father, He smashed me with His love.
Ukázal mi prvýkrát, ako ma miluje.
And He showed me second time how great is the love.
Prvýkrát v živote som sa, viete, ja som sa predtým pýtala Pána, že prečo ja?
So before I was always asking God, why me? And I was blaming Him, why me? Why are you doing this to me?
A teraz o tých koleniciach prvýkrát som sa spýtala, čo chceš odo mňa, Bože môj? Pochopila som, že Pán ma som doplal.
But this time, first time, on these tracks, I asked God, what do you want from me? I understood that He got a plan with me.
So, I give my life to Jesus 17 years ago. Vlastne, ja som dala 17 rokov. Pred 17 rokmi som povedala áno Ježišovi. So 17 years ago I said yes to Jesus. Pred 17 rokmi som povedala áno Ježišovi. A moje journey s Ježišom, ozdravenie sa začalo.
So I said yes to Jesus 17 years, and there the healing started.
Pred 16 rokmi som tu prišla do Anglicka, kde som vlastne začala navštevovať baptistický zbor, ktorý som si zamilovala hudbou a tancom a proste tým ohňom a ja viem, že to bola Pánová voľa, že ma dostal presne do takého čerča.
16 years ago I came to UK and I went around one church and there was nice music, so I went inside and it was a lovely Baptist church in Oxford, and that's when I started to go to church regularly and I fell in love.
Keď som vošla inak do tohto kostola, tak pastor hovoril o odpustení.
And when I came inside to this church, actually the preaching of the pastor was about forgiveness.
A pastor hovoril o odpustení a ja som nahlas povedala, všetci boli v kostole, som povedala, nie, to nie je pravda, čo ty hovoríš.
So he was talking, he was preaching about forgiveness, and I said loudly that no, this is not true what you're saying. On povedal, že odpustenie potrebuje akciu. He said that forgiveness needs action.
Ja som mu povedala, že ja som pred všetkými povedala, prvýkrát nahlas som povedala, ja som odpustila mojej mame a nič sa nestalo. Ja som išla za ňou a nič sa nestalo.
I said loudly to everybody that I forgive my mom. I came there, couldn't help her, but I forgive her.
Pastor mi povedal pred všetkými, že som neodpustila, lebo som nezmenila.
And pastor told me in front of everybody, no, you didn't forgive in your heart because you didn't change.
Takže tento zbor sa začal za mňa modliť 2 roky.
So this church started to pray for me for 2 years.
Ako prvé som sa zdala drog.
The first, I gave up drugs.
A začala som nasledovať Pána. A vlastne vždy som si myslela, že môžem nasledovať Pána, ale vždy si môžem nechať niečo vo vrecku, alkohol alebo cigarety, ne? Však to je niečo pre mňa, nie?
I started to follow God, Jesus, but I always was thinking in my mind that I always can leave something for myself in my pocket, like alcohol, cigarettes, something for me.
O 2 roky som zase išla za mojou mamou.
And then 2 years after I went again back to my mom.
Moja mamka zase ma odmietla, zase bola opitá.
And she again refused me, she was again drunk.
A bolo to takto 8 rokov.
And this is how it was 8 years. I was going always back and back and back. I bought even flat for my mom. Put her in the flat. After 1 month, she was again on the street, and gypsies, they remove windows, 20 gypsies inside, so she always was drunk, she didn't want to stop.
Pred 5 rokmi som išla, pred 6 rokmi som zase išla za mojou mamkou a to bolo posledný krát, čo som povedala, že idem za ňou, pretože ma odmietla a som povedala, ja som aj klamala aj Monike a všetkým som klamala, že moja mama zomrela, aby som mala pokoj.
6 years ago, I went back again. I was going to try my best again, but nothing changed. And I was so tired, I decided to tell everybody that she's dead. And I came back to UK, and I told all my best friends, I told my church, I told everybody that she's dead, because I didn't want to have anything to do with her.
Ale ja som sa inak stále za moju mamu modlila.
But I was always praying for her.
Ale tým, že ona ma odmietala, tak proste ten hnev urastol vo mne.
But because she'd been refusing me for so long, even as a child and then after, so my angerness been growing, bitterness been growing inside me.
Moje prvé manželstvo bolo, vydala som sa za moslima.
And my first marriage was
Pred 9 rokmi.
9 years ago when I got married to Muslim man, but I met him as Camille Quattro, a different name. He was pretending he's
To je
Italian.
jedno. Okay.
Doesn't matter, okay?
Nie, chcem povedať, že vlastne moje prvé manželstvo bolo aj tiež tak vzbúra voči Bohu, lebo nechcel mi dať tú maminu, čo som toľko rokov chcela.
So my first marriage was also like some kind of rebellious towards God, because he didn't want to give me what I wanted, my mom.
2 roky som bola v islame.
So I started to study Quran and I converted to Muslim.
Ďakujem Bohu, že som všetko zabudla z Koránu.
I thank God that I forgot everything from Quran now.
OK, takže vlastne pred 6 rokmi som proste vyhlásila som, že moja mamka zomrela a proste tak som sa aj chovala a nikto to nevedel. Klamala som aj mojej najlepšej priateľke, všetkým.
So 6 years ago when I tried the last time to see my mom and it didn't work, she was still saying, that's why I say everybody she's dead. I was lying to everybody, my church, my best friends, everybody. She was dead for me.
Moje prvé manželstvo bolo veľmi... Prešla som si domestic violence. Prešla som si fyzické a sexuálne zneužívanie, tiež násilie. Môj manžel, ex-manžel, 10-krát kvôli tomu sedel vo väzbe.
So I didn't have love on all my childhood and I believe I'm gonna get married, I'm gonna get love now. But instead of that, I was again in very abusive marriage where I was beaten all the time and he ended up in prison in bail for 10 times because he was very aggressive. Even my child, my son, he was 1.5 years old, he was picking me up from the blood when he beaten me.
Takže ja som bola rozvedená, bola som single mama 3,5 roka.
So then I divorced.
8 roky.
So then I divorced with him 6 years ago.
No?
6 years ago, I divorced with him. So I've been single mother with my son.
Pred 5 rokmi som spoznala Juraja.
And 5.5 years she met me.
Ale ešte predtým som povedala, tak skutočne som vlastne prijala Ježiša zase do svojho života a uľutovala som a vrátila som sa naspäť ku Ježišovi.
But a little bit before I accepted Lord into my life.
Again, but I repent.
I repented.
Ale ja som si nechala alkohol.
But I still left the alcohol with me and cigarettes.
Mala som problém s alkoholom vyše 15 rokov.
I had problem with alcohol for more than 15 years.
Nikdy som si to nechcela priznať.
I never wanted to admit that.
OK, takže pred 5 rokmi som hovorila, spoznala som Juraja.
So yeah, 5.5 years she met me.
Som bola slobodná mama.
I was single mother.
A keď som spoznala Juraja, on bol prvý, ktorému som povedala celú pravdu o mojej mamine.
And when she met me, I was the first one that she told the truth about everything and also about my mom, that she is alive.
Pred 4 rokmi sme sa s Jurajom pokrstili, prijali sme Ježiša